Good morning, everybody. I love that smell. Let me adjust this right quick. Grand Rising, good people. I want to thank everybody for holding me accountable to these Monday morning meditations. What up? What up? What up? Though? What up? Though? That's an old word. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for holding me accountable for these Monday morning meditations. You know, life get in the way, and sometimes we can't make it. But if this is something that I gotta do, I'm gonna do it, bar none. So thank you all for the reminders and for everybody for the well wishes and everybody telling me that this is helping, because I didn't know if it was helping or not. I know I'm working through my pain with my ancestors, so I figured, okay, let's see if somebody can pick up on it and get through theirs as well, and all that good stuff. So, good morning, good morning. So, the 2-minute mark came quick, and we got 30 people in here already. I was told last night during the reading that I need to literally say, hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I need to constantly say that and things. I don't want to feel like I'm begging, but at the same time, that's how it's regulated on algorithms. That's how they give us the notifications when someone is on or not, due to their relevancy. So please, it be about 700 people in the thing off and on, and I'll end up with 90 likes, and I'm like, come on, we can do better than that. I mean, I'm bringing some real hardcore information, some Jews, and again, I'm doing this full time, so this is what I chose to do, and I just need you guys' support to help me stay there or get higher. I am doing all right, April. Everybody, guess what? Now Tamiko, oh man, meditating on your butt, Tamiko, was rough. But we got it. I got a breakthrough, and I'm going to tell you about it when next time we do our reading. I'm going to tell you what they said to me. I got a major breakthrough, so you're going to love this. Sambo, my man. So, Black Witch Yaya, I seen you pop up. How you doing, darling? All right, so everybody, I'm not going to hold you long because I got a pretty busy day sending out orders and stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and just get this thing on popping. So this form of meditation dealing with our ancestors, we're gonna focus on friends of the family. Now, most people don't sit up there, and I'm finna drop some jewels in here before we get started. Most people don't consider friends of the family ancestors. They consider them as friends of the family, and they allow that their offspring is supposed to honor them and worship them, but that's wrong. If we go back to the old saying, it takes a village. And when our grandparents, our parents, and their parents, everybody came together in a communal setting, and this is throughout all cultures and races, you always had that one friend of the family, that person that was your cousin, but wasn't your cousin. That person that was your uncle, that wasn't your uncle. That person that was your auntie, that wasn't your auntie. How about your godmama? And I'm not talking about the spiritual godmama, but the godmama your grandma said, that's your godmama. You need to, that's Miss Emma. You need to respect Miss Emma. And Miss Emma took care of you when your mama or your grandparents is at work or cooking or something, and you go around to their house, they give you little treats and they beat your ass too. So we can't honor our direct ancestors without honoring friends of the family. So that's why this video is titled Monday Morning Ancestor Reading Friends of the Family. Because there's been a lot of people that done stood in the paint for us. When we had bad times in our family and we just had to get away, we went around the corner to our godparent house. Went around the corner, uncle walk you up the road if you're finna bust your daddy in the face or something. Uncle, come on, boy, come on up here with me. I really, and again, you know me, I'm very transparent. And I mean, my life is an open book. I don't care who knows what they knows. Y'all could judge all you want. But my Uncle Bud, he passed away of liver cancer. He was in the military. He drank himself to death. You know, he came back, he seen some things, and he just drank himself. But you wouldn't have met a sweeter man. You wouldn't have met a sweeter person. And at the time I was growing up, that's my dad's oldest brother. And he would always be like, that I'm named after my daddy, so they call me Little Yaya. So come walk with me, and we'll walk around downtown Orlando, meeting all his friends, introducing me to all his friends until I calmed down in my little teenage states and stuff like that. And then you're like, your daddy love you, he just don't know how to raise you because he been doing it by himself. Then there was Uncle Buddy. Uncle Buddy, former military, because I grew up around all military, Army Rangers to be exact. So I'm a shit kicker, they're a shit kicker too. They taught me how to kick the shit out of people, but I'm non-violent right now. Well, Uncle Buddy wasn't blood, but Uncle Buddy always was there. He always wore a suit and tie, and it could be the hottest of days. And when I got into my gangster days and I started carrying pistols, Uncle Buddy showed me the proper way to carry a pistol so I wouldn't blow my nuts off, he say. Uncle Buddy sat up there and told me how to wear my belt and how to wear my clothes, because I started that sagging shit back in the day. Pull them up like this, put on the belt always. And he gave me technical reasons why I should dress the way I dress and how I should have my pants up on my ass the way I should have. And he gave me credible resource. So I can't thank Uncle Buddy enough. Then there's my Uncle Bud. He's my dad's direct brother. All these boys was in the same war together. All these boys came out and they was friends to the end. Then there was another friend of the family, and I'm telling you true stuff here. There was another friend of the family. My dad's friend called them Wine, because he liked to drink. These are a bunch of drinkers, so we called him Wine. Wine was in the war, I want to say Vietnam or something, one of them brutal wars. It wasn't the modern day eras. And he had stepped on a landmine, but he jumped off real quick, and it blew his jaw off. So he used to, like, I could never grow a beard. And he used to always say, boy, I always wanted a beard, but they had put that metal plate here and that messed with him growing a beard. So, and he would teach me how to eat. I kid you not. I didn't know how to eat. A burger was it. French fries was it. And he like, you go over here, you get your bag of rice, you boil it on the stove, you get this, you just pay $5 for a meal that can last you three days straight. You know, these are friends of the family. And I'm telling you my personal experience so you can see your personal experience and you can understand why this prayer this morning is going to be so influential and so helpful and so and how you can show such gratitude to those who helped you out outside of your family, outside of your direct ancestors, outside of your direct parents. We all have had them. We've all have had that helping hand from some adult who felt the need to come and give us a boost of knowledge, courage, strength, fertility, all that stuff. We all had it. And when I listen to other people talk about ancestors, nobody calls it friends or family. And not to pat myself on the back, but I think I'm the first one. And I don't want to be the last. So, during this meditation, right now, before we get started, I want you all to think of a friend of the family. Friends of your family. Your mama friends, your fake auntie, your fake cousin, the one who used to stay at your house, and y'all didn't know where they come from. The only thing you know, your mama was going out Friday night, and this is your cousin, when that was her best friend. Think of your friends of the family, ancestors, and drop their names, because that's what this prayer is about. Them. Y'all with me? If y'all understand what I'm saying, let me see a couple So-Molded Bees up here. Y'all know me, I need a little confirmation before I get into it, because I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing, that y'all understand. Oh, that's right. There we go. Miss Maggie, there you go, see? I can feel the energy there. Y'all gotta come with it now. If we gonna link this thing together, and we gonna link the world, and we gonna link this, man, we got to honor every last single person who have stood in the folds of our lives as our upbringing. Those people who supported our parents. Those people who supported our parents' parents. That wasn't even related. They probably had their own situation and their own circumstance. But when they got with our family, those family mixed together, it was a good time. It was a harmonious time. Marriages were saved. Husband was set straight. Kids' ass was beat to go on the right path. Relationships was formed. And I don't see nobody honoring those people. I don't see nobody saying, we get so self-absorbed with asking our direct ancestors for assistance, for help, for abundance, wealth. Why don't we start asking the people who was friends of the family? Why don't we start asking them? They was helping all along. Because guess what? Some of your direct ancestors was the friends of the family too. Somebody thought your mama was the best person on the planet to come and assist them. Some man out there thought your daddy was his best friend. You see what I'm saying? So we can't pray for just one ancestor lineage, which is ours, without praying for everybody else's. That's why I say I send my ancestors, when I pray, over to these foreign countries and foreign nations, because I don't know their genetic makeup. I don't know who they have in their lineage. Go over there and assist them too. Half of every black person in here has a form of some Indian in them. Let's send it up there to Alaska. I ain't never been to the snow. I ain't never been to Antarctica, Alaska, where the Eskimos at. But I feel a calling to say go up there and assist, ancestors, go up there and assist with all the missing kids. Go up there and assist with all these missing people. The people that are being unalived up there, and we don't know nothing about it because the news media ain't broadcasting it. Let's send our support and love and energy to Haiti, to Cuba, to Africa. Come on now. Let's send it over there to China. Yeah, I said China. Genghis Khan, he spreaded that seed. Now, don't get it twisted. He went around dropping pure cock in people. So he spreaded that seed. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got a little bit of Asian in us. Some of us got these chinky eyes. When I smile, them things damn near disappear. But I like to joke a little bit about it. But I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from with this. If you don't get nothing else from these Monday morning meditations, you're going to get the sense of unity, togetherness, planetary healing. We got to do it, people. We got to do it. They are decimating our asses. They are decimating the natives. They are decimating anything with culture to it. And they don't care. They don't bat an eye. And only thing we can do is bitch and gripe about it. When we could call upon the powers of our ancestors, have them go talk to our spiritual saints and say, hey, get y'all ass in gear. Have our ancestors call our guardian angels and say, God damn it, you see my nephew down there need that help. Well, I don't know what you up here doing, but get your ass there. Get your legion with you now. We know how you roll. Get down there. Help them. We need to hold our ancestors, our spiritual guides, and our saints that we worship so much accountable to us as well. We give them our energy, our time, our food. We pray. We do spell work. Some of us even do evos to them. Ante up, goddammit. It's not about your money all the time. It's not about your health all the time. It's about somebody else's money and somebody else's health. Because you know something? Because you can be suffering a disease. And I'll put it the best way this man told me, Indian Hindu fella, walking around Rose Park. And I'll tell you a story about him too. That'll be a personal story. I kid you not, you're gonna love that personal story. It's actual. So he told me, he said, you might not have the cure in your lifetime for a disease or illness. He said, but if you help somebody get where they need to go, and that person's sire, he used the word sire a child. He said sire infant. That person sires an infant. That infant may grow up with the knowledge and skills and the technological sound mind to beat that medical condition to which XYZ is going through. He says, so never look down on supporting someone. And then he said, same thing for the spiritual world. He said, if a loved one has passed and another loved one has passed that you have no inkling who they are, you always give praise and thanks for the life they had, so that they can take that prayer up there with them and they can look down and say, oh, this person thanked me. I didn't know I even was noticed, recognized, or understood. I didn't know that person in life, but they gave me some thanks. Let me sprinkle some goodness down. Let me speak to the Most High about this person and his lineage. May he be blessed. Because our ancestors, when they go up and talk, they send down blessings. Since I have been on this ancestor journey, and I have been learning what it is to understand the ancestors, talk to the ancestors, commune with them, praise them, worship them, honor them, even the toxic ones, they always have the same message. When they go up there, go to the heavenly realm, go to another dimension, whatever we want to call it. No religious sects are in this. They always talk to the Most High and let him know about us, what we need to do, what we want. They carry our dreams, hopes, and beliefs up there, and they speak for us. In Africa, they've been practicing this forever. Before in Africa, there's a judicial system, and I'm gonna get with the prayer in a second. There's a judicial system that where when you stand up, you take a stick. It's a stick that everybody holds, and you hit the stick on the ground. Boom. I am son of such and such and such. Boom. I am the grandson of such and such and such. He was begot by such and such and such. He was begot by such and such, but who was begot by such and such and such. And they keep on till they can't name no more. Then once they name all the ones they know, the whole entire courtroom say so mote it be, Ashe. They say something along those lines. And then he get to speak his case. Because they're relying on the judge, the person who passing judgment on earth, to receive a divine message from God concerning their situation, so that he can make the best informed decision for that situation. People, this is what going on in Africa. This is what we lost when we got to the States. This is what we lost. We lost our history. We lost who came before us, what that person did who came before us, how that person interacted with society who came before us. And we have to get it back. And sometime your best character witness, listen to me good, because this is still about friends of the family. Sometime your best character witness was your best friend, was your mama best friend, was your uncle's, your daddy, your sister's, your brother's best friend. I've been knowing so-and-so for so long. He could never do that. I remember when he used to go down there and feed cats. I remember when she would go give her last dime to the hoe on the street, tell her she can do better. Think about that young boy the police took out, who used to go to the pet store and the kennel and play the violin to animals. You don't think he need to be remembered? I wouldn't even kill a fly. Played the animals in cages. Friends of the family. Now, I done did enough preaching. I hope y'all hear me, people. Because dealing with the Baron, we are going to get this world together. We are going to lock it down. We are going to gain our power. We are going to take back this world the proper way and restore balance and harmony to it, to every soul on the planet. Y'all ready for this prayer? Oh, Heavenly Father, Source, Creator, Architect, whichever name you would like to be referred to, I ask that you grant us, as a collective, the ability, the mindset, the know-how to communicate with our ancestors and the friends of those ancestors. Allow us an audience that they may hear us, feel us, see us, respect us, and know that we are giving them the love and prosperity and joy and recognition that they so deserve. Allow them to see that their sacrifices, their time, their talent, their treasure was not in vain and put towards wretches of a generation that they never knew. Allow them to hear our prayers. Allow them to accept our thanks and gratitude, because without some of them, without all of them, some of us wouldn't be here today. Oh, great ancestors, those friends of the family, those who carried my mom through her worst times, those who carried my father through his worst times, those who carried my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother, my ancestors all the way up to 1,000,000 years past and beyond, who carried them through their hardest times, who made their life easier with just a smile and a joke, baking a cake, baking a pie. I come to you guys and I say thank you. Thank you for holding it down when a single mishap, a single misfortune could have caused so many of our direct ancestors calamity, hardship, and strife. And you guys was there to support my ancestors, our ancestors. And you did it unknowingly. You did it because it was in your heart, and you did it because you saw that person as a friend, as family, as an ally. And I want to thank you for carrying my direct ancestors through the muck and mirror. I want to thank you all for looking down on us and giving us guidance, the new generation, because you know sometimes you still have to stand in the paint. You still have to stand up for that great heart of yours and that great soul of yours and that wisdom and that knowledge that you bestowed unto our mothers, fathers, grandparents, great-grandparents. It wasn't lost to time. And you all know, you know we need that. Some of us are so lost in saint worship, religion, that we cannot understand where we need to be, how to gain our power back. But in this new age, in this new movement, in this new awakening, we are all getting there, slowly but surely, and more importantly, mostly. I thank you. I thank you for helping my mama, my father. I thank you for helping my grandmama, my aunties, my uncles, all friends of the family. I may not know your name. I may not even know you existed. But I thank you and I feel your energy around us and protect us. Keep us steadfast. Download what we need to get by. And if so, chastise us in the ways that we may understand all what you all fought for. We inherit generational curses, and you all was there to witness every last single drop of it. Now I'm telling you, thank you. And if you know that we have a generational curse that comes in the form of habits, attitudes, sarcasm, hatred, malice, even to the point of taking someone's existence off this planet, part your wisdom on us and allow those of us who can hear you, want to be heard by you. Afford us the wisdom, knowledge to remove that, the clarity to get help, counseling, mental counseling, spiritual trauma counseling, if we so need it. I ask that you come through for us like you did our parents and those who came before us. I ask that you strengthen our minds. Give us a joke of joy. Download a pleasant memory of thought that we never knew we had that could make our days and nights just a little bit better. And when our direct ancestors can't do it, I ask that you step in and do it. I ask that you step in and assist us. Download your names to us. Download not just your nickname, download your real name to us. Allow us to find out who you were so we can celebrate you. We can make an altar and put you on the altar once a week. Give you food here and now. Allow us to honor you for taking care of our parents, our grandparents, and those who came before us. Allow you for being their rock, being their laughter, their release throughout this harsh life. I don't know y'all's name, but I can say, oh, friends of the family, we thank you, we honor you, and we give you praise. Because without you, our parents wouldn't be here. We probably wouldn't have made it. Without you standing in the pain and saying, don't abort that baby. That baby may be some one day. A lot of us don't even understand how powerful those words was. Don't give up hope on him. He going through a little something. Work with him. Parents stayed together and made us. Now we here. Same thing. Brother, you got a good woman. Stop fucking around on her. Stop cheating on her. That's a good girl. That ancestor, that friends of the family ancestor that whispered in your ear and told them the right thing to do, which made marvelous offsprings and made offsprings to come. We thank you. Because without that assistance to our parents, grandparents, and those who came before us, some of us would not be here. For those who have better judgment than some of our ancestors and our parents and uncles who say, hey, man, put that gun down. Hey, man, don't go rob that store. Hey, brother, you got a family to look after. Don't go over there and fight that person. You may kill them, he may kill you. Let it go. Those are the words I'm talking about. Those are the people, the friends of the family ancestors we should be giving praise to, who dropped that word onto our ancestors, our parents, our grandparents, those who came before us. These are the ones that we should be thanking and praising too. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. My godmama name was she was known as Miss Alice, people. She was known as Miss Alice. She was the candy lady. Anytime I needed some help, assistance, anytime I got upset, I would go to Miss Alice's house. She'd tell me, sit down, give me a freeze cup, a flip, and let me watch cartoon TVs while she was in there sewing. I couldn't have made it without that. My mama didn't know she was hurting me, but I found comfort in one of her friends of the family. I thank you, Miss Alice. I thank you, Uncle Bud. I thank you, Uncle Buddy. I thank you for standing in, helping my dad make it through his hard times. I thank you. We all give thanks to those ancestors, friends of the families, that's unknown, that we had no clue, stood in the paint for us, that got our parents through, that made us. So motive be, amen. We just don't get it, but now we are getting it because you all are here and we hear you, and you have gotten a divine vessel to wake up your people. We will give you praise and honor and glory the same as we do our direct ancestors, and we will teach this message to our children that they may recognize and understand. I thank you. We thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. And we accept that you was part of our lives, even if we did not have direct contact with you or know you. But we accept your grace, your gracious, I should say, sacrifices. Your intelligence, your will, your knowledge, your power. We thank you for standing in with our parents, grandparents, and those who came before us, helping some of us make it to experience this beautiful life. Although hell on earth at times is also heaven on earth when we find that one person we love and care about and cherish, when we hit the number and everything goes in our favor, when our child and our children, our offspring achieve a victory and a glory. I give that credit and that thanks to you as well, because it, unbeknownst to us, it was words of divine prophecy that you spoke upon our parents, our grandparents, and those who came before us that got us here, that kept some of us out of prison, that kept some of us from breaking up, that kept some of our parents from breaking up with their mates. People that went and spoke to the law when things were going bad and gave a word, put up that house note, put up that car note, gave money out of their pocket, and then gave a stern talking to our ancestors. We thank you. They say it takes a village, and you guys was part of that village, part of that tribe, without even knowing you was a part of it, because that what was instilled in you, and that was your purpose, and you lived up to it. Even though you had your own problem, circumstances, situation, you still found time to assist our direct ancestors. And I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of our heart. And although we may not know your name, we will always sit up there and write a letter and leave it. Friends of the families on our ancestor altars. Just know it's for you. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Family, this is one of the strongest ancestor prayers we have ever done together. This is one of the best things that we can do for one another, because there has been people that have stood in the paint that we knew and didn't know, behind the scenes pulling strings, making sure we was okay. Think about how many of us wouldn't have made it here if somebody wouldn't have stopped your parent from going down there to abort you. Think about how many of us wouldn't have made it here if somebody wouldn't have stopped one of your ancestors from pulling the trigger. Think about this. Friends of the family needed to be recognized too, not just by their lineage. Maybe their lineage don't understand ancestor worship, but we gotta do it. It may get hard sometimes, it may get tedious sometimes. It may seem like we aren't doing nothing, that we can't do enough. But that one prayer, that one bowl of porridge, that one cut flour, that one glass of water, that one cup of coffee, that one blunt placed on that altar for them, friends of the family, will make them feel good. Recognized by somebody not of themselves, because we don't have to do it. Friends of the families, they don't sit up there and ask us for nothing. But how you think that'll make them feel if we sat up there and we gave them a libation? We thank them. They turning their head. What? Who this kid is? Who this is? That? Oh yeah, that's Pat boy. Oh man, Pat boy. Me and Pat had some times. Now they saying, okay, let's see what I can do to help Pat boy out. Let's see what I can do to help Miss Emma's great-great-grandson out. Let me align Miss Alice's great-granddaughter with Mrs. Pat, great-granddaughter, and maybe they come together and form a love connection, and then they no longer friends of the family, not a family. People, we all linked. We all together. And we need to keep it that way. So I hope you all, I'm done. I told I was gonna make it shorter this time. I hope you all enjoyed this Friends of the Family Ancestor Monday morning Ancestor meditation. It came to me about 4 days ago, and I prayed on it. And it was meant to be said. Every word I spoke was guided by the Most High. I know I dropped some intelligent bombs on people. I feel in my heart that I taught, that I guess I taught or showed people how to think a different way about our ancestors, and to give praise and prayers to those who are not in our direct bloodline, but who has been there since the beginning. They say we all related by somehow. It ain't by blood. We all related by spirit, by source, by chance, by method, by praise. This makes me feel good, everybody. Everybody, if you feel this Monday morning meditation right here was worth it, please share it on your social medias. I gotta start asking for it. Again, a lot of subscribers and clients say, Baron, you're good-hearted and you just don't ask people to share it or like you. You say, you gotta do it. The people get the information, and it's not that they don't. It's like shit, they get so caught up in the content that they forget. They know people who be needing to hear things like this, and they just kind of like, we'll come back and do it later, and then it's a forgotten thing. So I understand. This right here, if you don't share any of my content, for spirit's sake, for heaven's sake, for our ancestors' sake, share this live right here. Send the link to as many people as you can. Because this is this is the glue that's gonna bring all of us together. This is the glue. Because once we done open up the window to pray for the friends of the family, oh my God, who can stop us? Should friends of the family have a separate altar? No. I don't think they should have a separate altar. You can make one. I just think we should put that wording on a piece of paper, write down friends of the family, to the friends of the family, ancestors, and you put the cup of water or whatever thing you want to give them on your altar. And just let it all play, because they all going to come back together and commune and talk and cheer and give claps and thanks. Just like Isis Moon says, you dream about someone close to you passing away and things of that nature. That's friends of the family. That's you connected. That should probably be your spirit and your ancestor talking, oh, XYZ done pass. XYZ gon' pass. This is what you need to do to make that transition easier, to make that person time better, or to go and save that person. People, again, I'm not the all-seeing Agamotto, but what I can tell you is, what spirit download in my soul and my being, I'm gonna do my best to share it and get it out there with you all. That's my charge, people. That's the deal I made. If I can't help you, why the hell I'm gonna talk to you? If I can't be an assistance, why would I take up your time and energy? All right, everybody, I am about to get my day started, and I got some packages. I got to send out some stuff. Thank you guys for purchasing stuff from my website. I still have some money pouches up there as well, prosperity pouches. I still have the t-shirts, paraphernalia, whatever you want to call it. The red Jinx remover pouches, Jinx remover, Jinx blockage pouches will be up there tomorrow for purchase. I only made a limited time because it takes so long to make them. I only made an X amount, and once they're gone, it would have to be a whole nother process of getting them things back up there running, and that could take a while. So when you see them, if you understand and you like them, go ahead and grab you one. And they really work. I did a commercial all to them. I thank you guys for liking and sharing me. I thank you guys for making me feel good, letting me know the content I'm doing is worth it. It makes me feel good. Because this was a sacrifice, believe it or not, to give up what I was making to stand in front of this camera and do this with all my heart, honesty, and truth. So I thank you all. All right. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling you guys to trust in you and universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please check out my premieres every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Soul Tribe will be in there, come in there, and see if you can figure out what the person is hiding, what the person is saying, what message spirit got from them, and just play the game. Come up there and see. Test your intuition. Test your spirit. Guarantee you'll understand how we connected. Direct downloads every reading. And there'll be some nuggets and some spells in them things too. So you never know what you're gonna get. Again, everybody, take care. God bless. Much love. Did I say my favorite line, my slogan that I patented or copyrighted, y'all? I did a smart business move, copyrighted this thing. So, all right, I'm gonna say it. And it's copyrighted, smart business move. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust the you and universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Thank you all. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.